Good. What's up, you guys? Taylor Moats here, and in today's video, I'm going to be getting back to the principles, yes, of the 10 principles to living out of your car. It's been a while since I've done one, and I need to finish them. Most of you guys who have subscribed, are interested in that type of thing, and I need to do that for you guys. So anyway, today I'm going to be getting into principles 5 and 7. So that's going to include resources and amenities for principle 5 and relationships for principle 7. So I thought I'd do these together because relationships are an incredible resource. And I'll use the example of pretty much when I was sleeping in my car and I was using the gym as my gym's parking lot as kind of like an area where I would park and I would sleep in my car and be safe and everything. Which was a great resource, by the way. An even better one was when I was able to use my buddy's driveway and sleep in my car while parked in his driveway. And that made the sleeping experience so much better because I didn't have to listen to cars driving by. I didn't have to be paranoid about, running with the police or anyone else who might be uncomfortable seeing me living out of my car. So roll the windows here. It's a beautiful day, by the way. Let's see, keep this open. So, with resources and amenities, I'll be covering pretty much how I got fresh water, the type of food I ate, which I'll probably title this video my car living diet. Someone asked me recently, what was my diet living out of my car? We had a conversation through Facebook Messenger. They were really cool, and I set out and make a video talking about it. So, I'd kind of cover pretty much what my diet was like, more or less living out of my car. So, I went to just a supplement store, a nutritional store where they sell supplements and protein powders and vitamins and that type of thing. And they have a alkaline water type fountain system where you can go and fill up your water bottles, and the pH is supposed to be 10, and it's really good, clean water. And that's the water I was getting when I was living out of my car. And they charged, I think, 50 cents for the gallon, or it could be 99 cents for the gallon. And for alkaline water, that's really good. So as long as you can, have your own containers, I think I had about 3.5 to 4 gallons worth of containers, glass containers that I would fill up in half-gallon increments, and then just bring that with me. I had it stored in my car. If you go back and look at my most popular car living video, you could probably see the glass jars that I was using. And I think I had a big plastic one as well. And so it's good to have, I'd say a good few gallons at a time of clean water, just so you don't have to go back and fill up all the time. I probably went back there maybe every 3 days to fill up. So I was using about a gallon a day, and that included water that I would use in my shaker bottle for protein shakes, which gets into pretty much the type of diet I had when living out of my car, which had to do with a lot of natural foods, raw foods, things that were easy to eat with your hands, things like celery, carrots, and then I would use peanut butter with those, and apples, bananas, things that were easy to, like I said, eat with your hands. You didn't need to really cook those. They were easy to store for a short period of time. Again, I did this in the winter time, so it was mostly cool out, and food was able to store a little bit longer than if it was the summertime here in Vegas. So that wasn't too much of an issue. And then a big part of my nutrition, since I didn't eat out, that was a big thing for me. I wasn't going to eat out. I wasn't going to do fast food. I already don't eat that. And I think, that's a really greasy type of food. And so when you eat that type of food, it's just going to make your hands greasy. It's going to make your car greasy. And that's just, I don't like that feeling. It's just a gross feeling. It makes you greasy and you're just ugh. So anyway, I stuck to those types of foods. I had a multivitamin that I took fish oil. And then going into the powders, I had a protein powder. Now, it wasn't an isolate. So that's an isolate is just one thing. So that's just whey protein, and that's all it is. So it wasn't an isolate. It was a multiple like complex veggie protein powder. So it had like hemp protein and pumpkin seed protein and pea protein and goji berry protein and all these different types of proteins, as well as a veggie vitamin complex along with the protein powder. So it was almost like a meal replacement type powder that I would use post workout and pretty much anytime I was hungry. Along with that, I had hemp oil that I would add to my protein shakes and to that powdered shake. So that, and easily that a tablespoon of that oil would add 100 plus calories of calories to the shake, and I was able to just fortify that shake even more nutritionally. So I would add that, and then I had a vitamin powder that was a whole complex of adaptogens, vitamins, probiotics, and whatnot that would just fortify the shake even more. And then if I was like trying to put on weight or trying to keep my hydration levels up, I would add a little bit of creatine to the shake and like other herbs and whatnot. And that would just, like, my shakes were like my meals basically. And so that's kind of like something that, you know, if you're in the military, you might be able to relate to with MREs. And you had powdered dehydrated meals where you would add water to them, and you'd have the little heating pack, and then you had a meal. So I mostly did shakes, and then where I added everything to like a shaker bottle, and then I would just shake it up and then drink it, and then I would just rinse my shaker bottle out, and then it'd be good from there. So that was like a big part of my food and my diet, and then how I got my water, how I got all my vitamins, how pretty much I got 90% of my nutritional needs was through that way right there. And then of course I had the raw foods that I mentioned earlier for like having some type of fiber, having something to chew on, and something a little bit more substantial than just powder and water. And then coming to amenities and other resources, your gym. Like, so in Las Vegas, it's a 24-hour city, so it's more common probably to have gyms here be open 24 hours a day. I have a gym that I've been going to for like 10 plus years. They're open 24 hours a day. They're 2 stories. They have a pool. They have a 24-hour juice bar. Like, I can get fresh juices. I can get hot food made there. I can get wheatgrass shots. I can get smoothies. You name it, I can get it. I can get takeaway food if I want. Eat in my car, and it's all pretty healthy too. They have sweets. They have like hard-boiled eggs. So everything from like really healthy stuff to like maybe a little bit more on the sweeter side, they have it. And so the gym, that place being right there, they have showers, hot showers. You can brush your teeth. They have space for you to obviously work out and move around. And that in itself was such an incredible resource whenever, I needed space to move around or chill out, or even if I just wanted to lay down, and not be in my car, I could lay down in the stretch area for, a good while. And, it's not like I would go to sleep, but, you could just like relax, chill out, and like not have to be in your car. Incredible resource. So your gym is like your number one place for, being able to explore space and have space, and not really be loitering anywhere. So yeah, and then of course you can keep clean and do your thing, and and of course I use the parking lot there, which was a big corporate parking lot where a lot of corporate centers, or a corporate center with a lot of corporate offices shared that space with the gym. So there's plenty of space there for me to park and kind of blend in with other cars. So, getting a little dry. Anyway, along with that, to talk about relationships, like I said before, I had a buddy who allowed me to sleep in the driveway of his car, the driveway of his house, sleeping in my car. And then I also was kind of dating this girl in the midst of that, where I was like seeing her for about a month straight. And it's not like I asked to stay at her place, but it's like, again, one of those things to where if you're staying in your car, you're sleeping in your car, and she like wants you to come over, and she has her own place and you can stay the night. And it's just like, yeah, why wouldn't I do that? So it wasn't like I was trying to bum off her and do that. It was more or less like I wanted to stay the night at her house. I wanted to sleep with her, and yeah, she was totally cool with that. So in that situation, that was kind of like, it was nice, you know, because it kind of just changed up and made not staying in the car all the time a nice change up. So anyway, you guys, thanks for tuning in, and I hope that helps, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Be well. Safe travels.